Um, it's Wednesday. All day long is what I'm told. It's Wednesday. We'll see how that works out. I can tell you this, my keeping the grip on the ball and working with that. Oh, I should have put it on. I should have put it on so I could show you guys what this thing is. This little tool that's helping me redefine my grip on the ball. I like it. I think I said this on Monday. I didn't play. We just had practice this weekend, but I was practicing with this glove on my hand to help me keep the ball in the right spot in my hand. And I could honestly tell it helped right away. I had a little more zip on it. I had a little bit more control. I was throwing it straight versus rolling it off my fingers a lot more. It's a good tool. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday. It is opening day, technically, as long as you've got Netflix, I guess. I don't know. I don't like this elongated opening day. When do you open on a Wednesday anyway? It used to be a Monday. Then they switched it to a Friday. Then they went back to Monday. And then they did Sunday. One game on Sunday night. And now we've got one game on Wednesday night. Then we've got like 8 games on Thursday night. And then the other 8 games on Friday. I don't need that much. Can we just start at a normal time? I don't even know that I'm going to be able to watch this game tonight, even though I'm in the Bay Area where I'm working. I don't think they're going to play Netflix on the TVs in a bar. I don't know. We'll see. I don't care. It's the Yankees and the Giants. Like if I guess I don't want the earth to open up and swallow them, because that would mean there would be an earthquake here. And I don't want that. But if both teams were to disappear while on the field, it wouldn't bother me. Not really a game that's begging me to watch. All right. Let's do this, though. What we can do is we can start our dailies for today. We are going to start over. I said I was going to do it on opening day. It's opening day, so here we go. I have reset the counter, as you can see there. We're starting over. Yeah, I mean, first of all, it's just a game I don't care about. The Yankees and the Giants, I mean, I don't care. But the fact that it's on, I'm tired of being forced. I mean, I know this is an old talking point. Everyone's tired of needing 17 different streaming services to watch teams. I'm not saying that there are ways to avoid that, but there are ways to avoid that I may or may not have. So it doesn't bother me. I can watch whatever I want, but just don't care. Don't care. Honestly, it's harder for me to track down where they are. I can get them all. It's just tracking down where they are is always the hard thing. But this is what we're doing. I said on opening day I was going to reset. So you can ignore all of the numbers there on the web page. I mean, except for this week. We kind of want to keep track of what we've done this week. But I moved everything over. Lifetime, I am 413 and 97, which I feel will get me in the Hall of Fame. I feel that's good enough. Well, I don't mind streaming the games. I mean, that's the only way I watch it. I mean, we cut the cord years ago. Like, I don't remember the last time we had like a traditional TV bill. I I mean, really, I only watch the Mets these days anyway. I don't. It's something my therapist is dealing with me. Is I don't find the joy in the things I used to do. And since the A's left, I will tell you that was a big part of my depression too. Lost the most important thing outside of my family in my life. So you have DirecTV last in 2017. Yeah. I remember I kind of held on to Hulu for a little bit longer. Which isn't traditional cable, obviously, but I held on to Hulu a little bit longer just because my wife knew how to work that. She now knows how to work what I have. I understand. I can figure out what you all mean in chat. When I host trivia, I tell people that I'm like, spelling doesn't count. As long as if you put an emoji in there, as long as I know you know what you're talking about, I'll give you credit. So don't worry about. And plus the A sticks on my keyboard. I have a brand new keyboard. I just haven't swapped it out. The A sticks on my keyboard, so I get random double A's or just a random A in words that I type. I got 123 lifetime home runs. That's not a lot if I've played 500 games. What? That's like maybe 18 home runs a year. I'm more of a contact guy, but we win. When I'm in the lineup, we win. I mean, we win 80% of the time, right? If I win 80% of the time we win. So I'll take it. All right, let's get going here. We started out very strong this week. We are 3-0, but more importantly, maybe even I'm 3-0 on the time guessing. So let's go ahead with game number 4. We can do it once.
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
No. All right, here we go. Third base. Ooh, we've got the Grave Digger and Joe Torre. All right. Richie Hebner and Josephine Torre. You went 9-0. Well, I got lucky on the Reds in the first week, in the first 3, just on the last guess. Hopefully these are easier. So Joe Torre for me is a player. I know he played in Atlanta, and I want to say St. Louis. I don't know if he played elsewhere. I guess we'll find out. But I'm going to go with Atlanta. We never really get Atlanta. We get a lot of Boston Braves, but not Atlanta. So let's go with Atlanta. No. All right. Let's go pitchers then. All right. We've got a pair of Toms. Or no, this is John Candelaria. John Candelaria and Tom Seaver. Maybe Joe Torre played for the Mets? I think he did. Yeah, let's go Mets. Let's go Metropolitans. Oh, well, we got that right. That's good enough to go. I haven't used these for a while. Where did it go? Oh, it's in this one.
Let's go Mets! We're gonna make it this time. We're gonna take it home. Let's go!
All right. So we've got John Candelaria and Richie Hebner. I am not sure. I feel like John Candelaria played everywhere. Let's go. Let's see. We got a time frame though. We're in the 70s. Let's go with the power outfield position. Let's go right field. Oh, we got Dave Parker. God, look at all this. We got Rusty Staub. We've got the Cobra. All right, well, I guess we're going to go. Well, John Candelaria played on the Bucks, so I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be the Pirates. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be. There we go. All right. There we go. Still, we're off to a good start here for the new season, carrying over the win streak from the end of last year. You know what? I had never even heard of Richie Hebner until we got the book and then read the six pack. That was the first time I'd heard of Richie Hebner, just because my knowledge it's getting better, but really kind of has a hard stop before 1986 when I started getting into baseball. And I can do a podcast on somebody and the next week forget everything about it. So I have that special talent. June 20th, 1975, Pirates' John Candelaria bests the Mets' Tom Seaver for first major league win by John Fredland. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Let's see here. 5-1. This is June 20th. It's 1975. This probably didn't take up very long. 222. I was going to go a little bit higher than that. I was going to go like I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 232. That way, if you win one way, I do too. 232. Get your over-unders in. No, I don't want that. Get your over-unders in 232 for me. And let's go ahead and send it. Oh, no, I missed it by 1 minute. Oh, God damn it. By 1 minute. 1 minute. 215, you're a winner. Everyone's a winner but me. I missed it by that much. Which is funny because I downloaded a clip of Maxwell Smart saying, "Chief, I missed it by that much," and I haven't put it in yet. This would have been a perfect opportunity to use it. All right, for the Bucks, we've got Hebner, we got Pops is in there, we got Stargell, Richie Zisk, Manny Sanguillen, and then John Candelaria. For the Metropolitans, we've got a young Tom Hanks, Felix Milan, Joe Torre, we got Staub, we've got Kong, John Stearns, and Tom Seaver. Everyone's a winner except for me. I didn't win. I missed by 1 minute. Bob Apodaca. He became a pitching coach, didn't he? I think he was a pitching coach for a while. Remember that name, Bob Apodaca? UCLA guy. Okay. All right. Well, we won at least. I didn't extend my my time streak, but we won. That's a good way to start the season off. All right, here we go. Game number 5. Ooh, we can go third base at least. Royster and Brown. Royster. Jerry Royce? Am I just thinking of Jerry Royce? Or is there a Jerry Royster? I don't remember. Brown, I mean, that's not much of a help. Buster, Charlie. I mean, Charlie was a pitcher. This is probably not him. Chris Brown. Chris Brown's on the dental list. It's Wild Card Wednesday. Does Wild Card Wednesday mean dental lists are available? I don't know. This isn't Royster Clayton, I don't think. I have no idea. Let's see. We went American League, and then National League. Let's focus on the American League till we know different. Royster and Brown. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. Let's just go Yankees. I don't know if we can go Red Sox again yet, but we'll keep it in the back pocket. All right, nothing there. Let's go pitcher. Ooh, we've got Lamar Hoyt and Atlee Hammaker. All right, so we've at least got a time frame of late 70s, early 80s now. It is the National League. I've gleaned some things from this. Lamar Hoyt was a White Sox, I think, most of his career. Atlee Hammaker, I only know him as a Giant. And I think Royster fits with the White Sox. I'm going to go with the White Sox first. Chicago White Sox. No. All right. Let's go. Let's see if this is late 70s, early 80s. We could go with right field again. Let's do it. Why not? All right. Well, we've got Tony Gwynn. There's no way that's ED. It's too early for him. Chili? Is this Chili Davis? Possibly one of my favorite Jamaicans. You think it's Chris Brown? Oh, we've got a UPS Chris Brown joke. I don't know of ball player Chris Brown. I just know of woman beater Chris Brown. All right, well, let's go with the Padres. I mean, we know that is definitely the visiting team, which is not who we need. I think this might be the Giants. I think this is Chili Davis. It's Atlee Hammaker. And now that you mention it, Chris Brown, I am seeing him in my head, and he is a Giant. All right, so this is a Padres-Giants game. This is the early 80s, if Gwen is there. I don't think Clark will be at first yet. I'm just trying to pick. Maybe we'll have a Jack. Well, Jack Clark would have probably been in right. Unless he was at first, maybe. Let's just go first base. It might be Stretch. Who knows? No. All right. This jackass. All right, let's go Giants. San Francisco Giants. Nailed it.
Oh, you guys.
All right, 1985, April 9th, Giants Jim Davenport makes managerial debut. I was going to say, I was on 62 team. With opening day victory over the Padres by Tom Schott. Don't call me Marge. Let's see, opening day, 1985. Pretty standard stuff here. I'm going to say 242 right off the bat. 242. Ooh. Make sure you let me know where this article is when it gets published. Make sure I know. Let me know. I'll put it out on socials too if you send it to me. Yeah, I'm gonna go 242. We got a 220. You're just sticking with 222. That's your magic number for the day, huh? Yeah, I'm going 242. This is 85. Doing it. 242. Let me update this. Get your over-unders in. I don't know if it's been easier the last couple of weeks, but I've had some longer winning streaks. I'll never match the 25, but all right. 242. We got a 222, a 250. You guys are just guessing the same. Should I go 230? I should go 231. Okay, I'm changing it. 231. Not 232. I'm going 231. Send it. Oh, I got in there. Even 232 would have gotten me. So that's a win for me. You losers, though. Oh, no. I guess Andrew. Now I guess you both won. Damn it. Thought I was going to be able to make fun of you guys. Nope. Everyone's a winner. Everyone wins. Everyone's a winner. You get a win. You get a win. You get a win. All right. Veda Blue with the win for the Padres. Oh, we got a Craig Nettles sighting. Oh, boy. Tony Gwynn, Steve Garvey, K-Mac in center. Terry Kennedy. It was, I think I said Jerry Royster. Tempe at short. Lamar Hoyt. Bruce Bochy came in with a pinch hit. Dirty Kurt Pavakwa with a pinch hit. Now everyone's a winner. What is that a quote from? I don't know what that is from, and I'm probably going to be embarrassed. Dan Gladden started out with the Giants. I know didn't he go to the Giants after the Twins? No. Oh, I thought Dan Gladden went to the Giants after the Twins, but he came up with the Giants, then went to Minnesota, and then Detroit. I did not know that. I did not know. Luis De Leon, current O's prospect. I wonder if they're related. Who is the Buck? Al Bunbury, Tim Flannery. We've got old penitentiary face here. It was my tied for favorite Jamaican. Dan Gladden, Bob Brenly. There's Chris Brown, Johnny LeMaster, one of my first baseball cards. Jose Uribe, and then Atlee Hammaker. Luis De Leon is not related to the newest one. Song by Hot Chocolate. I do not know that one. Everyone's a winner. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull that bad boy up. Am I going to enjoy this song by Hot Chocolate? It sounds like Everyone's a Winner by Hot Chocolate. It sounds like a made up. Oh, wait, that's the sexy remix. We don't want the sexy remix. Why did it come up with the sexy remix first? Oh, this has got some funk on it. This is from 2019? Right after Christmas, they're like, let's drop some dirty funk on them. I think I know the song. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite it because I like the funk. Well, there's the line. I still don't know this yet. I don't think I know this song. Oh, it says Everyone's a Winner from 1978. Okay, so it was probably just put on Spotify in 19. I don't know this song. I'm digging it though. It's got some funk in it. I favorited, so it will come up in my playlist from now on. All right, Scott Gereltz, Mark Davis. We got a bunch of guys in there. All right. I like it. We're 2-0. We're 5-0 this week. Not a lot of home runs, but all right, here we go. Next game, game number 6. We can start at third base. That's always good. We've got Pellegrini, nice little sparkling water at third base, and Westlake, a district, a region in Seattle that I used to frequent. Pellegrini and Westlake, I got no clue here. Let's see. Giants, Padres, Reds. Pellegrini. I feel like I know that name, but I have no clue. No clue. What should we go with? You know what we haven't done? We haven't done the Dodgers. Let's just do the Dodgers because I have no clue here. No. All right, let's go pitcher. Is this Robin Roberts? I'm hoping because that'll give me a clue. And Dusak. Well, I'm going to assume. Well, I'm not going to assume. I'm going to hope it's Robin Roberts. Otherwise, I don't know. There we go.
Oh, you guys.
All right. I mean, we're kind of killing it this week. We're kind of killing it. It's an 8-game win streak. We're starting off the season 3-0. I think statistically, if you start off the season 3-0, like 99% of the time you go to the World Series. I think that's the stat there. Wally Westlake. Ty Segall. I really do not know that song. I'll listen to it all after the stream out because it's, like I said, I do enjoy the funk like that. May 20th, 1951, Robin Roberts, Richie Ashburn lead Phillies to doubleheader sweep of the Buccos by Howard Rosenberg. We've got a 16-run game, 26 hits, 3 errors. It's a doubleheader, though. I don't know if it's the first or second game. I'm going to go, this is 1951. I'm going to go 224. 222. Let me guess. 215? I'm going 224. Get your over-unders in. 224. I'm doing it. Oh, okay. 257. Matt's here. We've had everybody just guessing the same times every game so far today. And they've won all of them. I missed one by 1 minute. But I'm saying 224. Oh, you were just in time for the Philly game. Like your Philly sense went off and you're like, gotta get there. All right, 224 over-unders. Here we go. I missed one by 1 minute, and then I missed this one by one. I am getting good at this game. All right, 216, you're in. Matt, you were a bit off on that one. Andrew's in there, too. Andrew and I sandwiched this game. We were both 1 minute off. Let's see here. We got Eddie Waitkus. I don't know who that is. Richie Ashburn, Dick Sisler. Our second Del Ennis game of the day. Eddie Pellegrini. Oh, Granny Hammer, that guy. And Robin Roberts, which was the giveaway here. Mining baseball articles. Ooh, nice. You think he did that intentionally? Just putting all of the games at the same time. Okay, well, I'm going to file that away for Friday. You found anything interesting? I'm sure you're not trying to mine, Von Hayes articles, but that's right. Yeah, I remember. That was we did that like at the one of the first 10 episodes. I think we talked about him. Like way back in the day. For the Bucks, we got a Ralph Kiner sighting. There's Wally Westlake, Pete Reiser. We've talked about Pete. I'm trying to remember why I don't remember why we talked about Pete. I think he was in a podcast at one point for me. One of my episodes. Danny Murtaugh. That guy's got a good face. I'd call him, that's kind of like a mushmouth. I'd call him mushmouth. That's what I'd call him. Now, 1890 Phillies Players League. Philadelphia Players League. Oh, okay. A lot of military service on these guys. All right. I am happy with this. We started 3-0. This week, I am 5-1 on the time guessing game, and that one loss was by 1 minute. I'm just gonna write down 222. I'm gonna save that for Friday so that I remember, because they all do seem to be right in the same area code. All right. Well, we will continue that on Friday. Let's see if we can go perfect this week. We're getting there. We're getting close. Let's do a daily walk-off. I've been playing this every day. It's been fun again recently. I don't know what's up with that. Let's go top 5 appearances as a catcher, 2011 infield, 2011 outfield, and played for Baltimore. All right. I think we can put this idiot over here at catcher. I was really hoping to see a Terry Steinbach, but I don't see one. All right, Scott Sizemore, I don't remember where he played. Willingham was an outfielder. Jamiel was an infielder. David DeJesus was an outfielder. J-Pay was an outfielder. Coco was obviously in... These are outfielders. Pennington's an infielder. I am not sure about Frankie Hayes. J-Pay... Okay, let's move that, because I don't think Coco was. David DeJesus and Josh Willingham, I'm not sure if they played for Baltimore or not. And I'm going to... Well, Frankie Hayes wasn't in 2011. I think Peyton was before that, so that's definitely there. Seth Smith, 2011 would have been around the time. I'm going to do this. I just think this... I think Willingham played before 2011. I don't know. We might miss one here. Or more. Oh, Ramon was on. Okay. You're right, he was, but I don't know who Frankie Hayes, was he a catcher? So Peyton is going to stay. These two are going to disperse. So it's got to be Ramon. I mean, I don't know who Frankie Hayes is, but I know what position everybody else plays. So we'll move him there. And then I think I had that originally. There we go. Got it. Got a 6-day streak. Neither Willingham, you are absolutely correct. Just Seth Smith. Nailed it. All right. It is time. Oh, we've got a 6-team grid. Ooh. A 6-team grid with no Ricky Square and no Matting. Well, 6-team grid, you're never going to have a Mattingly Square, unfortunately. But this is a clean grid. Unfortunately, we have Rockies. We could put Jay Payton here. I mean, having just seen him, we could put Jay Payton here. Let's do it. Let's just start off with Jay Pay. Kurt Flood, lower left. I would not remember Kurt Flood with the Reds. The 55 Bowman is something you're not going to read on many cards. Okay. Let's see here. If you're catching up, Paul, good to see you again. I haven't seen you for a while. We are we're 6-0 this week. On the time guessing game, though, I am 5-1, and the one I missed by 1 minute. So we're doing good this week. Let me see this Watkiss card. Fun facts. Or is it just talking about the natural stuff? Because we were just talking about that. And I don't see the back. I'm going to assume it's on the back of the card. Was shot by a deranged girl. It's just, those aren't words you generally see on the back of a baseball card. Flood debuted with the Reds. Okay. See, when I know of Curt Flood, I know about free agency and I know the Cardinals. That's as much as I could spit out, the most I could spit out. Yep. Yeah, I was just saying that was one that we did way back in the day. I think one of our first 10 episodes, and I think we just did 318 or something. So that was a long time ago. Felix Jose. Yes, I use Felix Jose all the time. I think Felix Jose might even be on my most used. Plus, we can use him, which is, Sonny Gray would work there, but better than Mark Mulder, because fuck that guy. Tejada would work there as well. But yeah, I use Felix Jose here and for the Royals. Those are the two teams. A's and Braves. I feel like I would go Huddy because he's one of my favorites. Kurt Suzuki, but I don't use him. Walt Weiss. Ooh, we could put Walt Weiss here. That might be my guy. Alan Embry. Oh, all right, we'll do that. Because this will be a real low. This will be a low. Alan Embry. 0.2. Actually, yeah, he's lower than Felix Jose. Jim Bouton, Old Haas, no. Alan Embry, I just remember because he listed, whether or not he actually listed it or not, because it was a fun fact at a stadium, but Helen Hunt was his favorite actress, and I was in love with Jamie from Mad About You. That was my perfect woman at that point. So yeah, I liked Alan Embry. All right, let's do the Rockies first, just because it's going to be the hardest. So we've got Larry Walker, obviously doesn't fit here. Jamie Moyer, Alex Cole. Did Alex Cole? I don't think Alex Cole played for the Reds. We've got Vinny Castilla. I don't know that he played for either of these teams. Kurt Manwaring, David Need, Mike Hampton. Did Mike Hampton play for the Reds? I don't remember. It's always hard with the Rockies. Walt Weiss again. Our only goal is not to have number ones. It's anything else goes. We just can't have number ones today. Oh, we could put Sonny Gray here too, but I feel that's too new. It might be a number one there. Or we could put Sonny Gray here as well. Giambi. Oh, yeah, Giambi. Or Tino Martinez. Yeah, those would work. Should we try and get all A's everywhere? We've got to do the Rockies. This is going to be the... Oh, wait, you're saying here we could put Giambi. Yes. That's a good call. That's a good shout right there. Did Jason... Charlie Hayes. Oh, that would have gone there. But I like the Giambi shout there. I don't think Charlie Hayes played for the Reds, but that's good too. Yeah, Yankees, Rockies. David Justice. Oh, Justice right here. Andrew Jones could go there as well. Oh, but yeah, let's do this. We're going to try and put an athletic in every square. So that's what our Wild Card Wednesday is going to be. Somebody, they have to have played for the A's. So this is going to be a hard one. This is going to be a hard one. Rockies and Reds. Let's think of, like, we got to think of relief pitchers. Like Mike Bignanti, Ricardo Rincon. I think these will be easier. It's just this is going to be the hard one, obviously. I'm just trying to think of relievers that might have... I'm trying to think of relievers for the Rockies, period. Or just pitchers, even. Josh Outman. You can kind of see him in both those uniforms. This might be our killer here, is the Reds and the Rockies. Scott Sullivan, wasn't he a catcher? Who was on that Rockies team when they went to the World Series? Who was on that Rockies team? Like, even just in their positions. Bichette doesn't work. Actually, Bichette might work there. I think Dante played for the Reds, but he didn't play for the A's. Like, who was in center field for that team? I think Eric Young at one point. Yeah, you don't really have a good season in Colorado and then go somewhere better. Yeah, okay, so Dante works there, but he just didn't play for the A's. Ramon Hernandez, lower right. Okay, if he does work... I think I remember him as a Rocky. I'm not sure, but I'm going to believe you guys. Ramon Hernandez, this would be our boy. All right, hold on to your butts. Nice.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Nice. Yes, Ron Gant did play for the A's. Right there. Good call. Oh, we are mowing it down now. Now we got it. All right. This is St. Louis. This should be an easier one. All right. So, St. Louis. Let's see here. Let's think of some older people. St. Louis that also played for the A's. So we've got, I mean, Sonny Gray will fit in either of these. I do love me some Sonny Gray, but we're going to try and avoid that if possible, just because that's a possible number one. I mean, Justice might be number one too. Let's see. No McGuire, no Canseco, no Steiny, no Carney, no Walt Weiss, no Ricky, obviously, no Dave Henderson, no, let's see, where are we at? Second base. How about Mike Gallego? Mike Gallego would fit here. Yeah, I think we'll be able to figure it out. Actually, Ron Gant could have gone here too. Didn't he play for the Cardinals as well? I know Mike Gallego played for the Yankees, and I'm pretty sure that he played for the Cardinals. So I think Mike Gallego will fit here. And then let's just do it. I'm not going to second guess myself. It's Mike Gallego. If you're going to pay me like Mike Gallego, I'm going to play like Mike Gallego. All right, now we've got Reds and the Red Birds. All right, let's think about things here. Let's name some Cardinals. Let's name some Cardinals. No Greg Jeffries. He didn't play for the A's, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's see. St. Louis. So Miggy played for the Cardinals, but he didn't play for the Reds. Willie McGee did not play for the Reds. Harold Baines. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then, because when Ricky said that, Akendo never played for the A's. Theodore Breitenstein. Stein. My God, we'll have to look him up here. I have to assume that this is a Philadelphia Athletics, but this is. I can't use it because obviously I would never come up with him, but this is a poll. St. Louis. Oh, no, he doesn't work. We're trying. I mean, he works, yes. And I'm halfway tempted. What we'll do is we're going to do another one in incognito because I want to see what he scores. But for right now, we got to finish this off with the A's. But I cannot wait to see that. I want to see what he pulls. We'll open that in incognito mode here in 1 minute and see what he pulls. That is a hell of a name. Look at this guy. Pitched for 11 years. He did lose 30 games in 1 year. A 4.03 ERA. He finished what he started a lot of the time. Innings eater. Whip's going to be a little high, 1.5. I mean, this is 1800s, so wow. Okay, how many years did he play where he walked more than he struck out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, good year here. 7, 8, 9, 10 of his 11 years, he walked more than he struck out. No hitter for Cincinnati or for St. Louis. This is though when it was like, wasn't this like when you got 7 balls and 4 strikes, something like that? We'll come back. That's a great poll. Good. That was a good addition. I want to look him up in this game, but we got to finish this off strong here. Let's see here. Joe Oliver, Billy Hatcher, Eric Davis. I think Davis might work, but he didn't play for the A's, obviously. Kevin Mitchell, no, because Mitchell did play for the A's. I don't think Kevin Mitchell played for the Cardinals. Let's see. We're doing I'm just naming Reds again. Cobra didn't play for the Cards. Joe Morgan, I don't think played for the Cards. Brett Tomko. I think that works. I think Brett Tomko played for the A's. I can't be certain, though. What about Scott Kazmir? I think he played for the Cardinals. I don't know about the Reds. Brett Tomko. Ooh, Eckersley doesn't fit here for the Reds. Brett Tomko. I think that might work. We already used Ron Gant. Yeah, Gant works there as well. I wonder if Deion Sanders got much love here. Brett Tomko. We'll file that away. I don't know if I remember Brett Tomko as an Athletic or not. I have to think about that one. I don't think Gene Nelson played for the Reds. No, he pitched for the Cards. Bartolo. I don't think he pitched for the Reds. Stu obviously doesn't work here. No Zito, no Mulder. Do you think where do you think Deion would score higher, in the Yankees Atlanta or the Reds Atlanta? I thought Reds Atlanta, but you might be right. Oh, and Brett Tomko didn't play for the A's. For some reason it seems like he might have, but like in the he did, yeah. Oh, later than I thought. Well, I can't use it now, but I wasn't going to come up with Brett Tomko. That's a good poll, though. That's a very good poll, and that would have worked. But yeah, everybody here has played on the A's, so I want to keep it in-house. And I don't want to use Sonny Gray, even though I like him. I'm just trying to think of like mid to late 90s. Billy Taylor. I just think I don't think Deion played for the Yankees long enough. He played longer for the Braves and the Reds than he did for like the Yankees or the Giants. Like I feel like he was just there for a little bit. Let's see. Trying to think who else was on Dave. Did Dave Parker ever play for the Cardinals? I don't think he did. That would be a good one if he did. I don't think Don Baylor played for either of these teams. Tony Phillips, I don't think played for these teams. Bip Roberts. Already said Walt Weiss. Brent Gates. Deion's rookie card is New York. I didn't know that. I am struggling here to come up with a non-Sonny Gray, and I know there's a ton of them. All right. Well, we'll do Sonny Gray. Actually, screw it. We're doing Brett Tomko. Wait, did Brett Tomko play for the Cardinals? This is a cheat if we... Okay, yeah. We're doing Brett Tomko to walk it off. There's a big asterisk by that one, but I like that. It's better than... I just like it better than Sonny Gray because that was an easy one. This is a hard grid. The average is under 7. Let's see here. Matt Olson. Okay. Giambi. Dave Justice is there in the middle. Is that where we put him? Yeah, so we did get one number 1. That's okay. Paul Goldschmidt, DJ LeMahieu. All right. Scott Rowland, Dion down there. And Dante Bichette. The hardest one was the Rockies and the Reds. More than half the people missed this one. That is a rarity. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see here who else we could have gone with here. Tony Mullane. All right. People that also played for the A's here that I recognize just off the top of my head. Frenchie Bordigay. Bordigary. I can't even say his name. That would have been awesome. No A's, but still. Darren Bragg, Jeff Brantley. There's our boy Theo. We'll go test him in a minute. Pete Browning, we could have used. Mordecai, Three Finger Brown. None of these are A's guys, though. Icebox. Boy, there's not a lot of A's here. Riel Cormier. I think he pitched for the A's. Nope. He did not. Oh, come on. Riel Cormier. Just looking for A's. Mo Drabowski. Bull Durham. Jim Edmonds. Del Ennis. Well, he's everywhere today. There's Kurt Flood. I am not seeing a lot of guys here. There's Ron Gant. We came up with him. Chick Hafey. Wow, there are not a lot of guys here. Thomas Howard, did he play with the A's at one point? No. Wow. There is not a lot of 3-team crossovers there. I mean, there's a lot of guys here, but Kyle Loesch, Jason Marquis, Terry McGriff. None of these are really A's guys. Tip O'Neill, Veda Pinson. No. Tommy Pham didn't play with the A's. Edgar Renteria, Cookie Rojas, Chris Sabo. Boy, I mean, except for Sonny Gray and Brett Tomko, those might be the only 2 ever. Ed Sprague. There we go. Oh, wait, no, that's the older Ed Sprague. He didn't play. Oh, he did play for Oakland. All right. Well, there was one of them. Gabby Street. Russ Springer. He played for the A's, didn't he? Played for everybody. Yeah. Russ Springer. There was another one. Mark Sweeney. No, not Mark Sweeney. I was thinking of the other guy. I'm not going to go through pictures. Gus Wang brought his pigeons with him. Arthur Rhodes. There you go. He was awful. Lefty closers are always kind of iffy anyway, but then I remember he had a great year. I think it was in Seattle, and so the A's, it might have been right after Billy Taylor or maybe Billy Koch. They're like, Lee Rhodes is our new closer. and he sucked. Gus Wang, all-time leader in hit by pitch. Still, I thought Biggio. Yeah, there's a bunch of olds for Philadelphia that I don't know of, but all right, let's do this. Let's do a grid incognito. And let's put Theodore, what's his name? Theodore, you guys might not be able to see this. Let me bring it in there. Let me bring this bad boy into here. Oh, it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me. So you're going to have to take my word for it here. A 0.2. 0.2. So actually, people have used him. He's the same as Brett Tomko. Theodore is the same as Brett Tomko. All right. People are out there, know their stuff. All right. Yeah, excuse me. I had to stretch and yawn. That's it. Another good day. We're having a good week so far. We've aced everything. Knock on wood. We will continue on Friday. Look at that. Keeping it out of my, keeping it there. Just doing this all day. Get used to it. Yeah, that's it. Everybody, thank you for joining me. We'll do this again on Friday. It's Feud Friday. We'll play the grid a little bit different on Friday. See if we can finish a perfect 9-0 on starting 9, and see if we can keep this streak going on Daily Walk-Off. Maybe we'll play a little speed run, wiki speed run. Let's do this. Come up with some words. Come up with some words. They can be random words. They don't have to be baseball related. And some other words that are baseball adjacent, and we'll play. Because if we just put in Ricky Henderson or put in any baseball player name, you just look up baseball and then you get it. So, unless you come up with somebody like Mike Gallego or Theodore Stanstenstein, whatever his name is, we could do that as well. Come up, think of some words, and we'll play some wiki speed runs on Friday and do that. That is way too high for Theo. Yeah, I got to go import and export some stuff. Latex, plastics. Plastics are very expensive because of the Hormuz stuff going on. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. I got to figure out what we're going to do for a pod this week. Still, I've got things, but I got to figure out. Everybody enjoy the game tonight if you're going to watch it. If you've got Netflix, I think everybody has Netflix, but yeah, happy opening day to everybody. Be good to each other. Stay hydrated. Look out for one another, and I will see you all on Friday. Bye-bye.